Good evening, black people and all allies fighting for black liberation, black prosperity, and black joy. I'm Charles Blow, and welcome to Prime. Tomorrow marks the 20th anniversary of the September 11th terrorist attacks. Attacks that shocked and changed the country, took the lives of almost 3,000 innocent people, and led to a 2-decade-long war in Afghanistan. A year after 9/11, the Homeland Security Act was signed into law by then-President George W. Bush. The act formed the Department of Homeland Security, which had a primary mission of protecting the U.S. from foreign terrorist attacks. According to Brookings Institution, while the department has had its share of ups and downs over the last 20 years, the United States is much more secure today because it's there. As Brookings put it, we have not had another terrorist attack on our homeland as large and deadly as 9/11, and most smaller attempts have been stopped. So we should be grateful, right? But according to a recent survey, only 30% of Americans believe that we are safer now than we were before 9/11. So here we are, after 2 decades of war in Afghanistan and a messy U.S. exit from the country. We have to ask, was the war in Afghanistan really worth it? And are we truly safer today than we were 20 years ago? Earlier, I had the opportunity to speak with Jeh Johnson, former Secretary of Homeland Security, about all of this. Let's take a listen to that conversation. Secretary Johnson, thank you for joining us tonight. As we approach the 20th anniversary of 9/11, I want to just get your personal reflections on that anniversary, your personal feelings about it.
Sure. Thanks for having me, Charles. In some respects, many things have changed over the last 20 years, and in some respects, many things have stayed the same. 20 years ago, I was in this very same law firm, in this very same building, Paul, Weiss, Rifkin, Wharton, and Garrison. I was in private practice then. I'm in private law practice now. I was sitting at that desk right behind me, except it was on the opposite corner of this building. And I was next door to an office looking south down 6th Avenue, working that morning. And I heard someone say, "A plane has hit the World Trade Center." I walked to the office next door, which happened to be the office of one of my partners, Ted Sorensen, who was John F. Kennedy's former speechwriter, and saw the flames, saw the smoke. I believe I saw the second plane hit with my own eyes, and then I saw the buildings collapse. A lot has changed, but in those 20 years, I still have very vivid recollections of that day, which happens to be my birthday. 20 years ago was my 44th birthday. Tomorrow is my 64th birthday.
Do you believe that America is safer now than it was on 9/11?
There's no easy answer to that question. In some respects, yes. Through our counterterrorism efforts over the last 20 years in multiple administrations, we have seriously degraded the ability of Al-Qaeda, the Islamic State, to launch a large-scale attack from overseas on our homeland. We have degraded that capability. Al-Qaeda is largely decimated. Islamic State is reconstituting itself very clearly. But through our efforts, we have degraded their ability to launch a large-scale attack. But the terrorist threat to our homeland has evolved. We went from what we refer to as foreign-directed attacks to foreign-inspired attacks, where an individual who was already here in the United States is inspired by something they see on the internet, to now domestic-based violent extremism. It's to the point now where, as tracked by the Anti-Defamation League and others, terrorist acts by white nationalist extremists outpace terrorist attacks from foreign organizations. So that's how the terrorist threat has evolved, and in many respects it's more dangerous. And then, of course, we're dealing with the threat of global warming. We're dealing with cyber attacks. So much has changed, and the threat has evolved. and we struggle to keep up with it.
You said that we have degraded the capability of a large-scale attack, but the 9/11 attacks was 19 guys with box cutters. I mean, it wasn't a sophisticated operation. There were just people committed to committing the act of terror and willing to give their lives in the commission of that. That's very hard to guard against. Have we, in our actions since 9/11, actually created more terrorists than there were before 9/11?
Well, terrorism very often breeds terrorism. A high-profile terrorist attack by a group will inspire others very often, will promote recruiting, will promote the profile of that terrorist organization. Through the attack just a few days ago by ISIS-K in Afghanistan, they have raised their own global profile, and people are probably being recruited to that organization as a result. You know, through our counterterrorism efforts, Charles, we always have to be careful that each time we kill a terrorist, we haven't inspired or recruited 5 more to take his place. So I do believe that we've degraded the capability of another large-scale attack, but as you know, we've seen smaller-scale attacks from a range of groups now, which are harder to detect, because very often people radicalize in secret, and they're already here in the homeland. So the threat has metastasized, it's scattered, and it's of a different nature now.
You know, it was widely reported at the time that the reason that Osama bin Laden's body was kind of disposed of at sea was to make sure that he did not become a martyr, that you know, wherever he was buried did not become a shrine and a place of pilgrimage. Did he become a martyr in any way for the new era of terrorists that we see in, you know, in the Middle East and other places?
Well, you're correct about the thinking that went into burying him at sea. Bin Laden himself, by 2011, he was beginning to fade somewhat as an actual operational leader of Al-Qaeda. It's my assessment that groups today, whether it's the Haqqani network or ISIS-K or the Islamic State or Al-Shabaab, bin Laden himself is not so much the rallying point, the inspirational figure that he once was. There are other leaders of these groups now, and they often rally around different causes and very often compete for one another, and there's a lot of infighting.
You know, C-SPAN asked you if you thought the war in Afghanistan was worth it. As you know, this is our longest war. We were there, you know, for almost 20 years, not 20 years, but, and you said that your answer was yes, because you, as you said here, you believe that we had degraded the capacity of terrorists in that country, in that region, by being there. But how permanent, how long-lasting will that degradation be, or does that degradation depend on us being in country, spending trillions of dollars and losing thousands of lives?
Charles, I think the honest answer to your question is we just don't know yet. The effort was worth it for the reasons stated, to degrade the terrorist organization that attacked us on 9/11. It seems as though sometimes the United States has to relearn certain lessons once a generation or so. I'm a graduate of Morehouse College. Martin Luther King, also a graduate of Morehouse College, in 1967, during the Vietnam War, said publicly, "God did not appoint the United States to be policemen of the whole world." It seems as though we need to relearn that lesson every once in a while. It is much easier to get into an engagement than it is to get out and have a clearly defined exit plan. We went into Afghanistan with the Taliban in control of that country. We leave Afghanistan with the Taliban in control of that country. So there are incentives for the Taliban, if they want to try to behave in a somewhat normal fashion, to discourage terrorist organizations from cropping up again within their ranks. But it's not as simple as that. There are going to be more moderate factions of the Taliban itself. So Afghanistan is going to have to be a place where we keep a vigilant eye. We do have the so-called over-the-horizon capability that the president and others continue to talk about to monitor terrorist threats from within Afghanistan. But I have to say, from my experience in the Department of Defense and in Homeland Security, it's much better to have an on-the-ground capability, a light footprint. Doesn't have to be 50 or 20 or even 10,000 people on the ground to monitor terrorist threats for intelligence collection capabilities. And so if I had been in the situation, Rome, leading up to the decision, I would have advised the president, and I've said this now for a while, to keep in place in Afghanistan a very small footprint for intelligence collection, counterterrorism purposes. 2,000, 2,500 members of our U.S. military can do a lot with a light footprint.
Let's discuss the withdrawal a little bit further. You have said that, the government in Afghanistan was on the verge of collapse anyway. It was always going to be messy to withdraw. But did it have to be this messy? Could there have been some other steps taken prior to the withdrawal that would have made it easier for U.S. citizens and also Afghans who were eligible for visas because they'd helped us during the war to get transport out of the country?
Charles, I've been out of government now for almost 5 years, and so I'm still sensitive to second guessing those who are in the hot seat, having to make decisions at the time, given the circumstances at the time. But it does seem, and the administration has sort of acknowledged this, that the government in Afghanistan collapsed much faster than we could have anticipated. With the benefit of hindsight, clearly, and hindsight is brilliant, we probably should have left to last, taking down Bagram Air Base. We should have maintained that foothold in the country until we had gotten all the civilians out that we wanted to get out. And we could have done things much more different. I would have left in place a military presence at Bagram, elsewhere, until we got the civilians out. The government collapsed quickly, and things unfolded in a very messy, tragic fashion. And we'll have to, there are some real lessons learned from this. Withdrawals are never easy. I've heard some people say that a withdrawal from a war zone is often more dangerous than any other phase of a war effort.
Former Homeland Security Secretary Jeh Johnson, thank you so much for your time. I really appreciate it, sir.
Thank you.
Once again, we'd like to thank Secretary Johnson, and more Prime coming after.